If you're the kind of person who loves fabric and funky found objects, welcome to your happy place. I just got back from Durham, North Carolina, and I found 2 really creative gems you're going to love. Beep, beep. What happens when a city really supports creativity? You get shops like these, full of fabric, fun, and that kind of energy that makes you want to drop everything and make something fun. I brought my camera along so I could show you around. First stop is Freeman's Creative. Creative supplies. Fabric yarn. Classes. Events. Oh wow, look at this. It's closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. Okay. Go in here and see how this looks. Oh, little quilt room. What's in here? Ooh, fabric. Sale. Oh, this must be the little sale fabric store. Ooh, puzzle pieces. I love puzzle pieces. They're so fun. Wow. Ooh, black and white. What is all that? Wow. All right. Don't have a bunch of places to see. This is a cute little fabric. 100% organic cotton. Ooh. Cutting area. Durham thread. What do we got? Pattern. What is that? That's cute. That's a quilt pattern. That's cute. More fabric. More fabric here. Freeman's Creative. Wow. Who would have known? Active sewing. Elastic. Is that elastic or banding?
They're for marking.
Ooh.
It's going to be 89.
Looks like no.
Okay. Good eye.
Oh, I think I need to get this, make some shorts for Mike. And then we have knitting. Looks like some good yarn. Wow, the whole row of knitting. Wow. Okay. Zippers, knitting. Oh, looks like books in there. Books. What are you doing? Oh, you're developing the. Oh, that's how they do it, huh? Wow. Never knew that. It's great. Oh, look at all the craft stuff. Great. And then you have classes back here, right? Crafts. Creatives Freeman.
Sometimes we just forget.
Hello. Ooh, what are you guys making?
We're learning to use a sewing machine, and we're going to make this cute little tool roll for our crafting needs.
Oh, beginner class.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Thanks.
So
I'll have to put my brochures up here. Wow, big place.
this machine has a way. So that is.
Those are measuring tapes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so fun. Wrist ruler. Oh, looks like. Oh man, I have no time to shop. Try this. $10. Wrist ruler. Oh my gosh. That is too cute. I think I need one of those. Time to get my fabric cut. I went with the organic cotton with the print of my dog's face. This looks exactly like my dog Mo. And my husband's gonna love a shirt made out of this. I can't wait to get it started. This fabric feels so good. It's an organic cotton. And bonus, Amelia, the owner of the store, cut my fabric out. Got a chance to ask her some questions. So tell me how long you guys been here.
So we have been here for 7 years now.
Oh, wow.
We just hit 7 years here in the Lakewood Shopping Center.
Oh.
And
7 years? Who started it?
I'm the owner.
You're the owner. I
yes.
scored.
I
Look at
started
that.
it. This is just the shop I wished we had in Durham, and eventually I was like, you know what? I guess I'm opening a shop.
7 years. Congratulations.
Thank you.
doing well? It's
It's
people
been
love
good.
it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're in a very creative area. I feel like Durham's super supportive of small businesses, and you know, it's
Sweet.
never a dull moment. Certainly a learning curve.
Yeah, to have all this inventory.
Yeah.
Is, I'd love to do a fabric store, but I couldn't deal with the inventory. It would be too much for me.
Yeah. Well, we try and do a little bit of everything. A lot of you know, it always feels like there are times where shops are just closing left and right, and
Yes.
so
Especially
you know.
like Joann's, maybe.
Well,
now.
we'll see how things go with their
Yeah.
bankruptcy, but
I think.
Well, we know how that turned out. Goodbye, Joann's. But time to support all these independent stores.
I think they'll save them. They
people
have
really like to be able to come in person and touch things and see the colors. So it's a hard thing to do as an online business.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just an enjoyment for people.
Yeah.
And wow.
Yeah, and we do a lot of classes: knitting, sewing, crochet.
I saw the class
Yeah,
going on
yeah.
back there. I wish I would have been able to. I love the setup you had there.
Yeah.
It's really wonderful. And there's a lot of people in there.
Mhm,
So this
yep.
is a Sunday afternoon. And wow.
People want to learn to sew. This is our second full of the year. Learn to sew. We had to add another session. So
Do you do summer camps?
we do a very small amount of summer camps.
Okay.
We did a kids like learn to sew camp and a kids
Good.
learn to quilt camp last summer.
Yeah, I do. That's why I try to stay in business all the time, is to teach kids to sew. And then, so I'm going to my 16th summer.
Oh wow! Yeah, I feel like that's a special skill.
Yeah, it's fun. I get very tired at the end of summer. I just poop out.
Right?
so-
Yeah.
And I don't know how much
You have
longer
to
I
put
can
so
do
much
it.
energy into it. Yeah.
Until every year I'm like, this is my last year. This is my
Yeah.
last year.
But the kids are so creative. It's great to see what they make.
I know.
We've got
Oh,
a local pattern designer, so Ann Tilley's from Durham, and she lives over near Greensboro. On her magic pants, she's
really?
come in March to do a class for these. This has been this is her first published pattern, and it's her most popular. And they're great. They're really wonderful.
oh my God, my husband's gonna love this.
All right, the fabric is going to be $34.94.
Nice, what a deal.
Yeah.
And then when you have someone for free, like making it for you.
Exactly. That's the labor.
That shirt's $34. But if you had to pay for
buy
it,
it in the store for sure.
if you had to pay for it, it'd be a different story, right?
And you know, if you find it for $34 in a store, that somebody did not get paid very much.
Oh, exactly.
make it.
No kidding, huh? Yeah, I don't buy clothes anymore. I just
it
make
really
everything.
spoils you,
I made
absolutely.
pants and I haven't made this. I
Yeah.
did buy this. This is the only thing about this year. Amelia, right?
Amelia,
Thank you so
yeah.
much.
Okay,
So-
super.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Amelia.
Have a good
Bye.
one.
Thank you.
Well, that was a great store. Everywhere I turned, organic cotton, indie patterns, fun, crafty projects to do, and just the kind of space that makes you want to get onto your next project immediately. So Amelia also told me about a magical place just down the street, a place called Scrap Exchange. So of course, I had to check it out.
I guess it's over here. Scrap Exchange. What could this be? It's very artistic. I love the sculptures in the front there.
Okay, I'm at the Scrap Exchange. I'm gonna go in and take a look.
Workshops, crochet. Wow. Look at that. Sewing circle, drink and draw.
Drink and draw?
Wow. Look at this. That's creative. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna go check in this way. Cameron's Gallery. Gallery. Wow. Oh my gosh. There's a lot going on here. Look at this. Artist market. Oh, God.
You know what makes sense? And I had some sewing tools over there.
Sewing machines.
Okay, I was gonna ask you, do you know if that table, that tier table is set aside.
Hey, do you work here?
I do.
What, I'm just, Freeman's Creative told me about this place, and they said, go pop it out. I'm doing videos. I have a Sew in the Road video channel. YouTube.
Very cool.
How does this work?
So most of the fabric is individually priced and measured. So you just look at the tag and you can see the measurement of how many yards. So we have most of these organized by like fabric type. So we have like cottons, and then we have our knit fabrics, and our apparel fabrics, which is like dressy material, like satin and other things.
Where do the fabrics come from?
So all of these fabrics are donated. A lot of them just come from individuals who are cleaning out their workshops, or if they have family members that passed away. So we get a lot of cool, really like antique fabric notion stuff and like vintage fabrics, which are like my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Like old sewing boxes filled with like sewing supplies and stuff like that.
Oh, so they just come in donated, and then
we process and sort everything.
Is this a 501(c)(3)?
It is.
Oh
Yes,
my
we are a
gosh.
nonprofit. We've existed. Those are signed 20.
20
Is it
what?
26 years? Yeah, I think it's
You've
the
been
26
here?
now. Maybe 27.
You've been here that long?
Not in this location, but we've existed in North Carolina for that long.
I know that. Oh, this is wonderful. I'm so glad she told me about this place. I can't even. Wow,
so we
it's
have
so creative.
Pre-measured fabrics, and then we have rolls of fabric that come from. A lot of these might not come necessarily from individuals because they're so bulky, so they come from manufacturers. A lot of manufacturers will donate like bulk fabric.
Upholstery type.
So upholstery fabric and stuff that you can find here. And this is all measure yourself, and it's all $3 a yard.
I'll measure yourself.
So you just have a cutting table where you can bring it to.
Oh, that's great. Oh my gosh, and then you just cut it over. You cut it yourself.
Cut it
$3 a
yourself.
yard.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So I could donate. I just always do it, by the way. Okay.
So we also take a little bit of scrap fabric, like something like it's not quite a yard, and we have like scrap bins that you can just fill a bucket of scraps and do whatever you want with that, so whatever project you're working on.
Bucket
So there's a bucket system.
$8 for a large bucket, $3 for a small bucket.
Yeah.
So, that's so great. Well, thank you, Nicole.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go look around. That's so cool. Broken jewelry. That's actually stunning. We're donating here for sure.
Yeah, we could probably do that.
Thanks, Nicole.
I was thinking tiered shelf. What about?
Paper, cards, scrapbooking, toys and games.
The other side of this place is a little more quieter. Went back there, it was like, oh, but so cool. School supplies, all kinds of interesting stuff. I love the office supply part. Don't you love office supplies? I had to go back there and really take some time there. I'll probably buy a lot there. Oh my gosh, I wonder how many Post-it notes they have.
Teacher's corner. Okay. School supplies.
That's awful. But it's incredibly sensitive. Don't you think? No, and I wrote a letter. But don't you think that's incredible? Well done. It's making noise. Possibly fever. Oh, no, I didn't think that. Well, I want the line to come down. I don't want regeneration.
Shall we? Go look in the other place.
This place is amazing. Wow. Wow.
Like, I think we should get these just because they're 75 cents each. And
Look at this.
two little ones here. Check out 10.
Look at that.
I think we should get this case.
Keep Durham scrappy. Wow, what a great place. Spend the whole day in there. Well, that was a fun place. It was fun watching the little kids just looking through everything, and everything's just like 10 cents and fill a bucket. It's just, wow. You could really spend. I wish we had a place like that near us. That is so cool. I love this sculpture right here. Look at that. A horse made out of metal scraps. And then there was a little piggy here too. I think this is a piggy. Shadows in the way. Look at the little piggy. Pretty clever. All right. And the chariot awaits.
That looks like my kind of place.
Oh my God, you should see it in there.
I left so inspired and a little jealous that we don't have places like this near me. Maybe this kind of magic needs to come to my town next. A big thanks to Amelia at Freeman's Creative and Nicole at the Scrap Exchange for such a fun and inspiring visit. It's places like these that remind me of how much joy there is in making things by hand and using your creativity and then sharing your fun time with others. So if you're ever in Durham, North Carolina, make these spots a must-see. I know I tell my students when I hear they're going up north that they gotta go see these two stores. And then I wait to see when they come back all energized. So if you enjoyed this little tour, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. I've got more creative adventures coming soon.